Hello, everyone, and welcome back. We're going to do a quick update on my opinion of the state of the race at the moment and a general overview of everything going on. Um, I think that it is becoming increasingly clear in the past couple of days that Joe Biden is the favorite to win. Now, that doesn't mean he's a lock to win, obviously, but I think the consensus is that he is beginning to pull away with this race and is reaching a point of no return for the Republicans. And Republican Senate candidates are having very troubling numbers in their races and signs. You have also the House races. It is looking increasingly like that Republicans are not just going to not take the majority back, they will fall deeper into the minority, and that Democrats will expand their majority in the House. And it's just, you have a coming together of everything on so many levels that I have frankly not seen in my time observing politics on a day-to-day basis. And I've been following this stuff since 2003 on a daily basis. Um, you see the events just being so consistently good for Democrats and so consistently bad for Republicans. In 2018, Republicans were buoyed a little bit by the Kavanaugh hearings. I think that helped them in a couple of Senate races. I think it helped them probably in Indiana, and it probably helped them in North Dakota. And the fact that the Democratic Party did not reach out to voters in the state of Florida, Hispanic voters, hurt them. But you have not had anything like that occur yet for Republicans. And while Democrats may uh, do something wild in the Amy Coney Barrett hearings that get twisted by Republicans, I think the fact that the President of the United States broke the quarantine that his own government suggested, that there's an outbreak in the White House, that the White House is refusing to answer the last time the President had a negative test for COVID-19, his debate performance, and the fact that we have two more of those to go, is just an unovercomable uh, situation at the moment. Also, the fact of you have Senate races right now that no one thought would be close at the beginning of a cycle in reality, or that are beginning to slip away from Republicans. The Cook Political Report today, one of the most respected political um, forecasters in the country, moved the South Carolina Senate race from like a lean Republican to a toss-up. Lindsey Graham is in the fight of his life. So you have just so much coming together. You have Biden taking off in national polls. That if the Trump campaign and the Republican Party is going to turn it around, they have got to start tonight with this vice presidential debate. And they can't have any screw ups from here on out. And that is just a tall order. The biggest thing they could do, the biggest thing they could do, would be to take away Donald Trump's phone and restrict his access to Twitter and totally say, all right, you're not speaking out. You're not doing anything, and shut him up. Because when Trump goes silent on social media, when he's the few times in his administration where he's ducked out of the press for a couple days, his numbers recover. But when he's out front, out there all the time, just dominating the scene, is when he takes a nosedive. And with 27 days to go, and 5 years of experience with the man, that's not going to happen. So my projection and prediction right now is this: that Trump is going to lose an historic landslide defeat for an incumbent that we have not seen in modern times. I think the level of his defeat in the popular vote for an incumbent president will be greater than Carter's defeat in 80. And it's just going to be an absolute tsunami that sweeps across the country. And it's there is going to be a lot of hand wringing after the election, and I think we'll probably get a projection on election night. I know a lot of people are thinking that it may be weeks before we get a result. I don't think so. I think this is shaping up at the moment to be quite decisive and quite resounding. So Trump will go down to defeat to Biden. The Democrats expand their majority in the House, and I think it's very likely that Democrats take control of the Senate. So I will see you all later tonight for the vice presidential debate reaction.